It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Good evening and welcome to Lenape High School, where tonight West Jersey Football League action. The Millville Thunderbolts travel to Medford to take on the Lenape Indians. With the superintendent, Tony Trongone, I'm Rich Van Noord. And Tony, big game in the American Division. You have Lenape coming off 2 straight victories over Williamstown and Eastern. Millville looking to kind of like separate themselves in the division.
Yeah, they beat Williamstown 14-13. That's a big win for Lenape. They beat Kingsway 34-0, and not Kingsway, it was Eastern. And so we'll see. We'll see what Lenape's going to be about against our Millville Thunderbolts. I think they're coming off a bye week. And so, what do you think? What do you think, Rich, as far as coming off a bye week, the history of coming off a bye week?
Well, Millville has to shake off the rust, obviously, and they take on a Lenape team with some momentum. We'll talk more about the game, but right now, let's go down to the field to watch the Millville band.
Let's hear it for the Millville High School Marching Band.
Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Hi, I'm Jerry Cavella. I help good businesses become great businesses. Let's face it, every business has gaps. I'm here to help business owners fill those gaps. Consider me the outside view of the inside of your business operation.
Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is your hometown team for banking. We offer banking which is small town focused and customer based. We know you and we are for you. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is a nonprofit and federally insured. Solid as a Thunderbolt airplane, we are your team. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, 1601 Cedar Street.
Hi, I'm Bob Millard, President of Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union. Come see us and experience banking as it used to be.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
We are just about set for kickoff. Teams just coming onto the field here at Lenape High School. Lenape 2-2 on the season. They started with a loss at Rutgers in the Battle of Raritan. They lost 28-25 to Wayne Valley, then lost at Shawnee in the first division game, the American division of the WJFL. They lost at 14-3 before coming back to defeat Williamstown 14-13 at Williamstown. And then last week they hosted Eastern and beat the Vikings by a score of 34-0. So, Tony, Millville is going to try to put some space between them and Lenape, but coming off a bye week. Now, you've been a sports guy. How would a week off affect you?
It depends upon the age. I think young kids, they like routine. So I think we're going to come out. I want us to come out, with a ball of fire. But, that first series to get the kinks out, and I think we'll adjust and we'll be on track. But, for young kids, a bye week, you got to make sure they're ready. Coach, I did the coach's corner last night. Coach said they were ready. They had good practices. So we'll look for a crisp first quarter from our Thunderbolts.
This is a meat grinder of a schedule for Lenape. They got Millville today. Then they've got Cherokee next week before taking on the Prep and then Holy Spirit. So they've got they got a tough road to hoe in the next 4 weeks. So tough road for Lenape. Meanwhile, after tonight at Lenape, they're right back in Medford, because we are in Medford. They're back in Medford Lakes against Shawnee before 2 home games back at John Barberston at Wheaton Field against Ocean City, and then close out against Cherokee. Millville's 2-0 in the division. Lenape is 1-1. Cherokee also 2-0 in the division, and they look to go 3-0 tonight. Lenape is led by a freshman named Jalen Mims. He is 24 of 58 passing for 373, and he has a stud running back in the backfield that will help him tonight, and that's Zaire Fleming, who has 285 yards rushing on the year. 142 of those yards came last week against Eastern. Now, when we're talking about the series, Lenape against Millville, Lenape has never played Millville, ever. And so, but this will be the 5th meeting since 1997 between these two teams. They met in the 1997 Group 4 playoffs, which Millville won 14-7, advancing to, they lost to Toms River North in the Group 4 final. 2006, Millville came up here for an NJSIAA consolation game, lost 19-0. And then 2008, Millville came back here for a consolation game against Lenape, in which they recorded their only win of the 2008 season with a 29-21 victory over Lenape. And then, of course, Millville came back here last year and won 51-14. Now, by fluke of scheduling the COVID year, Lenape would have been at Millville, but since COVID scrapped everything and they reduced divisions, Lenape is scheduled to go to Millville next year.
Yeah, well, we were here last year, though.
We were here last year. Yes, we were. That was 2020 was supposed to be the year that Lenape came to Millville. I got scrapped, but they kept the 2021 schedule, which is the return visit by Millville to Lenape. So because of COVID, they prevented Lenape from playing. So next year, Lenape will have a chance to play at Millville for the first time.
Can you tell me a little bit about the Lenape kids are wearing RJ shirts?
Yes, the Lenape kids are wearing shirts in honor of Ryan Dostremski. Ryan would be a freshman at Lenape this year. He tragically lost his life late winter. He was involved in an accident in which he had accidentally set on fire and had just terrible burns, and finally succumbed to those injuries at Shriners Hospital in Galveston in late August. So there is a cheering section here, all with RJ shirts, so they're honoring Ryan tonight with their school spirit.
So it's going to be an emotional game for the Lenape fans and the team.
Absolutely, without question. So Millville comes out. They will. We have the players at center field.
Caden German, Marisa Nandino.
Jacob Samat will be the starting quarterback for Millville. He's 51 of 106 for the year for 878 yards. Not a great completion percentage, but when you have the weapons that Millville has, you don't have to have a great completion percentage because they have athletes who could take it to the house. Millville wins the toss, and they have deferred to the second half, so they will kick off.
So we'll be seeing our defense, and our defense has congealed really well. It's gotten better with each game, Rich. I really am impressed with our defense.
They came together against St. Augustine, in which the Prep could have, and they tried to run power against Millville, because that's how you defeat Millville. You know, Thomas Jefferson in the first game ran a lot of power, and of course Irvington did a ton of power against Millville. So Millville has to gang tackle and race to the ball and help out. And they will have a tough task tonight. Zaire Fleming, 5'9", 205-pound running back for Lenape, and they will. And Lenape loves to run a ton of power, and then they have a very, very athletic quarterback in Jalen Mims, who has really come on out of nowhere. Since my daughter's on the freshman cheer at Lenape, I got to see a freshman game which he started, and he was just heads and tails above everybody on the field, and so he got promoted to the varsity squad. So the Lenape band's on the field, and we're getting ready for the national anthem.
Love for his family, and an even slightly bigger love for fishing. While we considered a moment of silence, we thought it would be more appropriate, given Ryan's fun-loving nature and the joy he brought to so many people, to have a moment of joy instead. Fly high and fish on, Rye Guy. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in an applause for this wonderful boy. And now, if you could direct your attention to the center of the field as the Lenape JROTC Color Guard presents our nation's colors. And please welcome the Lenape Marching Band under the direction of Steve Waldron for the playing of our national anthem.
On the campus of Lenape High School in Medford. And the Bolts now take the field.
Lenape fans give us a warm welcome.
Ladies and
Well, we're
gentlemen,
not far from Philly.
the Hero Club is collecting change
you would expect that.
donations
So,
and selling lollipops
Millville
and
will
cookies
kick off.
to
They
kill cancer.
won the toss and then they
At
deferred.
All
They'll get the ball to
proceeds
start
will
the
go to
second
St.
half.
Jude Children's Research Hospital. Stop by the Hero Club table at the home bleachers entrance.
Last week against
to be the
Eastern,
change and help
a
kill
victory over the
cancer.
Vikings by a score of 34-0. Zaire Fleming at 142 yards and scored all 5 touchdowns for the Indians. So he's the one to watch out for on this Lenape squad.
And let's see what we do as far as our kickoff and our defense on kickoff. I didn't like those squib kicks against the prep. Kick it deep, and then again, it's like a broken record with me. You got to give them a longer field to play on.
So Lenape is back deep along with Riley for Lenape. Waiting for the kick from Jaden Reynes. Not much of a breeze here. Of course, the air's kind of heavy with the coming rain.
Yeah, 58 degrees right now, Rich.
Number 18, Ivan Riley, along with number 20, Michael Lenape.
So Reynes will kick it off
Kicking off for the Thunderbolts.
for the Thunderbolts. Glad you can join us.
Reynes.
And by the way, we have a poll on our Facebook story. Who's going to win tonight's game? Hop on there and let us know what your prediction is. Here's the kick. High end over ender. And Lenape will let it hit. He'll feel it at about the 7. Straight up the gut. And he'll get over the 30 to about the 34-yard line. And that's where the Indians will start first and 10.
That kickoff was sponsored by We Hang Christmas Lights, a proud supporter of Lenape football.
First and 10.
First and 10 for the Indians.
Mims at quarterback. Fleming, the sole back. They're going to toss it wide. And going nowhere, maybe getting a yard, is Fleming. Millville doing a great job gang tackling.
Number 8, Zaire Fleming on the carry.
Call it no gain. It's going to be second down and 10.
Sakeem Sapp, even though he didn't make the tackle, built his gap and pushed his man back in behind the line of scrimmage. Good defensive play by Mr. Sapp.
So Lenape and Galveo come to the near side. 2 wides to the far side. Fleming the setback. Mims fakes. Slant pattern. Has his man. It's Lenape. And Lenape catches the slant for a first down at the 48-yard line, gain of 14.
Pass complete to number 20, Michael Lenape.
Good hit by Freddie LeBand. And again, against Williamstown and the prep, that slant or steam post, they get us up the middle, and I think Lenape is aware of that. We were playing up in the foul. So.
I believe they've seen some film on Millville, allowing Williamstown a lot of slant patterns. That brings up a 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line. Now they go fullback set. I set for Lenape. Mims under center, straight ahead handoff. Getting to the outside, to the far sideline, is going to be Fleming. He'll be run out of bounds.
Fleming with the carry.
Looks like at the 39-yard line. And there's going to be a penalty flag on the play. Most likely a hold against the Indians.
On the play.
It looked like Jamal Wallace going 15 plus held on the play.
Reset up.
So it will be a hold.
What do you say?
So the ball is going to be spotted at the 41-yard line. 1st and 17. I set for the Indians. Handoff. And that's Fleming, and he'll get 2 yards to the 43-yard line.
Keon German with a stunt.
That's going to bring up a... That'll bring up a 2nd down and 14.
Behind number 23, Jordan Silva.
Solomon Massey-Ken with an assist on the tackle.
2nd down, 15 from the 43-yard line. Again, I set. They're going to pitch it wide to the left. Millville doing a good job of stringing it out, but Fleming does have some space and gets over midfield to the 48-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 9.
Yeah, we have to work on our pursuit angles there.
That'll bring up a 3rd down and 6 from the Millville 48-yard line. As we had predicted, Lenape's going to try to run that power, Tony, because they've seen the film and they know that Millville is a little susceptible to that power game.
3rd and 6.
3rd and 6. Offset pistol, left for Lenape. And Millville is going to give him a gift with an offside.
So again, that week off, a little bit of rust, a little bit of anticipation.
They'll bring up a 3rd down now and 1.
So now we're in 4-down territory, Rich.
3rd and 1.
Again, they go on that same pistol set with a single wide receiver to the far side. Mims takes the snap, straight ahead handoff. 1st down, Fleming at the 40-yard line for a gain of 3.
And that's enough for another Lenape 1st down.
So 1st and 10, Lenape at the Millville 40-yard line.
First and 10, Lenape at the Millville
Indians will go to
40-yard line.
that pistol set, offset right. Mims hands it off, up the gut, and getting nowhere is Fleming this time. He'll lose a yard back to the 41.
Number 8, Sayer Fleming on the carry.
Bring up a 2nd down and 11. Key here, Tony, is for Millville to get off those
Loss
blocks.
of 1 on the play.
And that time they did a fantastic job of doing so.
Yeah, we've done a good job all year up the gut. They can't run up our middle.
Lenape goes 4 wides in this set. Single setback is Fleming. Mims takes a snap, fakes another slant pattern. The ball is complete. It's going to be a gain of 9.
To number 2, Jay Best.
Gain of 9 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 2.
Pass complete for 8 yards. 3rd and 2.
3rd down 2. Ball at the 32-yard line of Millville. Mims will take it himself around the outside, and he'll be hit and dropped. And he'll bring up a 4th down for the Indians at around the 32-yard line.
Number 11, Jalen Mims keeps the ball for the Indians.
No gain for Mims.
No gain on the play.
So it brings up a 4th and 2 for the Indians at the Millville 32-yard line.
Good play here.
4th and 2.
Fleming behind Mims. Snap, handoff, and going nowhere this time is going to be Fleming. He's going to lose yards back to the 35, and Millville takes over 1st and 10.
Team Sapp. Great play.
So Lenape goes to the Millville 35, takes 5 minutes and 59 seconds off the clock, and turns it over to Millville at the Millville 35-yard line.
1st and 10 Millville at their own 35-yard line.
Zamat in shotgun. Single high safety for Lenape. Zamat takes the snap, looks. He's going to throw it to the sideline. He's got Brooks at the 45. And he'll take it to the 49-yard line, gain of 14 and a 1st down.
I thought they'd come out with a cover 2. They only had single high safety, but they did back off pre-snap. They backed off.
Smith on the tackle.
Millville goes hurry. Handoff up the gut and getting over midfield. And getting to the 47-yard line is Xavier McBride. Gain on the play of 4. Millville, and now we have an official's whistle and official's timeout.
You want to get a better spot, Rich.
Referee's worried about the spot.
2nd down, 6.
2nd and 6.
McBride alone setback, 2 wides to each side for Millville. Zamat takes the snap, straight drop back. Looks down, he's flushed out of the pocket, he'll take it himself. And he will be dropped at the 48 for no gain.
Talked to Jacob last night. He feels like the game is slowing down for him. He's seeing things a lot clearer. So a joy to see his progression as a quarterback.
Brings up a 3rd down and 6 from the Lenape 48-yard line.
And 6.
Now Millville will bunch to the near side. McBride in motion, they fake it to him. Screen pass, center. And that's Dante Smith. Down the sideline. Dante Smith inside the 10. He's in for the touchdown.
What a play.
Dante Smith from 48 yards. And the lead 6-0.
Great downfield block. Not a bad great
Millville will go for the extra point.
On to attempt the extra point.
Snap, ball down. Kick is up, and the kick is good. 4:22 left, 1st quarter. Millville 7, Lenape nothing. Back after this timeout.
With 4 minutes and 22 seconds remaining in the 1st quarter.
Blackwood's block downfield.
Millville Thunderbolts 7. Lenape Indians no score.
And heck of a play by the Thunderbolts.
Everybody does their job and score touchdowns.
Back right after this.
My name is Priscilla Ocasio-Jimenez. I am from Violin, New Jersey, and I am running for Commissioner of Cumberland County. You should consider me because I am a parent, I am an educator, I am bilingual, and I have been part of this community and have given back to this community for all of my life. Thank you, and please remember to vote for Priscilla Ocasio-Jimenez, your Commissioner of Cumberland County.
Ordered in.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
LeMay and Riley back deep for the Indians. Waiting for Reynes' kickoff. And there it is. And it will be another return by LeMay. LeMay will try to get to the sideline, and he'll be funneled back into Millville tacklers who take him down at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 for Lenape. So on that drive, it was a 4-play drive for the Thunderbolts, taking 1 minute and 39 seconds and covering 65 yards.
Tackled by Jaden Everett.
First and 10 for the Indians at their own 35. Millville comes across. It's going to be another 5-yard penalty against Millville. Millville can't, interior linemen, Tony, they hate to be critical, but football's right in front of you.
You got to do that old-fashioned drill with the coach on the blocking sled with the foot. And you move the coach moves the foot, you go off the foot. That's the football.
1st and 5. Here comes the blitz. They're going to try to screen out. And getting tripped up into Millville territory, but there's a flag, I believe, unless it's a piece of equipment on the field. We'll check and see. It is a hold against Lenape, yeah. If you go back to the replay, you'll see it. And the hold comes in right down here.
Holding on the offense.
Holding on Solomon Massey Kent. No, number 3. And Thomas Smith.
$65-yard drive.
12 for Lenape.
1:39 for the time of possession for Millville. Now Millville blows it up, a fumble. They got to Fleming in the backfield. They were trying to reverse, and Millville came and blew it up and almost recovered the fumble back to the 27-yard line for a loss on the play of 6.
Nasir Cornish. Nice stunt, got in on the ball, and
loss of 6 on the play. Second down for the Indians at their own 27-yard line.
From the 27-yard line. 2nd and 18. Out pattern to LeMay. Gain of 9 to the 36.
To number 20, Michael LeMay.
gave a little cushion there, a little dig pattern.
That will bring up a 3rd down and 9 for the Indians at their own 36-yard line.
On the play.
Scoring drive, as you can see, 65 yards, 4 plays, 139 off the clock. 48-yard pass to Dante Smith. 1 wide to the far side, 2 near side. Mims in shotgun. Straight drop back Mims. Here comes the rush. And they've got him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 yards back to the 33. And it will bring up a 4th and 12.
Marcus Offer on the tackle.
A loss of 3 on the play.
Along with Kean German. I don't think Lenape has experienced a team like ours with our team speed.
Ethan Blackburn on the punt for the
Brooks
Indians.
will be returning the punt for the Thunderbolts. Choice Coppin is going to be the punter. There's the punt. It's an end-over-ender. They're going to kick it out of bounds. And it's going to be in Lenape territory if they mark it correctly.
Keeps on going. Keeps on going. He's keeping.
It'll be at the 46 of Lenape with 2:22 left in the first quarter.
Millville will take over at the 45-yard line.
Ball marked at the 45. Millville takes over 1st and 10.
So we haven't seen much from Mr. Sharp.
McBride is out of the game.
1st and 10, Millville.
And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Thunderbolts at the Lenape 45-yard line. Hand off to Brooks. Brooks will look to get around the end, and he is smacked. He's going to lose yardage back to the 46. Loss of 1. Second and 11 for Millville. No huddle for the Bolts. They'll lead Brooks in as a running back. 2 wides to each side for the Thunderbolts. Now they'll send Brooks in motion. Over the middle, Levan at the 35-yard line. That's going to be good for a first down after the 11-yard gain.
I'm sure Freddie gets his yardage in the middle of the field. Not afraid to go in the middle.
Number 6, Harry Council,
little skinny post.
Number 20, Michael Lenape on the tackle.
First down for Millville at the Lenape 35-yard line. Brooks will exit the game, and McBride will come in as the running back. We have not seen Naeem Sharp tonight.
Number 14,
Millville's leading rusher. Zamat takes the snap. McBride straight up the middle, and he will get 4 or 5 yards. We'll see where they mark it. They'll mark it at the 31, so that's a gain of 4, 2nd and 6.
Great block by Marcus Alford, the center.
Sharp is Millville's leading rusher this year. He's averaging 7 yards a carry, 460 yards on the year. 2nd and 6 from the Lenape 31-yard line. Now Levan goes in motion. They give it to him around the left edge. Levan is going to get as much as he can, and he's fighting across the 30 to about the 29 or 28-yard line. Lenape did a great job stringing that out. They're going to mark the ball at the 29. It's a gain of 2 for Levan.
A gain of 2 on the play.
Just want to welcome everyone. QBC TV 22 in Cumberland County. Also YouTube. And on Facebook Watch. Glad you can join us for Millville High School football American Division matchup against Lenape, and that is the end of the first quarter. With the score, Millville 7, Lenape nothing. Back after this timeout.
For by the Cumberland County Regular Democratic.
Hey parents, there's something you should know. If you don't teach me about money, that's okay. I'll live off your nest egg for the rest of my life.
Feel confident talking to your kids about money.
You're gonna find me a real one, right?
Before it's too late. Get ready at td.com/kidsandmoney.
Are you ready to find your fit at Rowan College of South Jersey?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready to find my fit
in human resources,
in engineering technology,
in healthcare.
With 6 divisions that include more than 100 degree and certificate programs, RCSJ gives you the choice to find a future that fits your goals. Visit rcsj.edu/enroll to start today.
And now, back to the game.
There's a shot of the main grandstand here at Lenape, the home side. We're ready for second quarter action. It's going to be 3rd down and 4 for Millville at the Lenape 29-yard line. Zamat back to pass. Looks, has a man down the middle. It's Hale. And they're going to mark him at the 11-yard line. It's gain on the play is going to be 18.
You see Hale with a post pattern going to the middle of the field.
Millville goes quick at the 11-yard line, 1st and 10. They hand it off to McBride. McBride plows his way inside the 10 to about the 9. Minimal gain of about 2. They'll bring up 2nd and 8.
People are asking about Naheem Sharp. Mr. Sharp will be here in the second half. Leave it at that.
Bunch formation to the far side for the Thunderbolts. McBride the lone setback. 2nd and 8 from the Lenape 9.
And the rain is coming.
Hand off McBride, and Lenape blitzed. They run blitzed, and they're going to lose yards back to about the 10. It's going to be a 3rd and 9. You see on the replay here, the linebacker blitz. They filled that A gap here, Tony.
And number 21,
Francis Brown.
He came right in, same as our number 21.
3rd and 9 from the 10. Here comes another blitz. Amat's going to roll to his right. He's going to look. He's got a man. He overthrows him.
Intended for Freddie LeVan.
That'll bring up 4th down.
4th and 9.
And they're going to bring on Reynes for a field goal.
Number 2, Jay Best on the cover.
So Reynes will set up at the 17-yard line. This will be a 18-yard line. This will be a 28-yard attempt by Reynes.
Jaden Reynes on to attempt a 28-yard field goal.
Snap, ball down. Kick is up, and the kick is good. 10:29 left in the first half. It's Millville 10, Lenape nothing. Back after this timeout.
Are you ready to go green and cut down on your electric bill? Then there is only one call you need to make. Soaring Solar is your complete source for solar, including new roof installations. Soaring Solar is a veteran-owned and family-run company. Call the Soaring Solar family today and talk with one of our solar consultants. Call your local Soaring Solar consultant, Vicky Kozak, today at 856-265-1262 or email.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Reynes kicking it off for the Thunderbolts. Riley and LeMay back deep for the Indians. There is the kick, and it will go to LeMay at about the 16. He'll try to cut it back, and he is tripped up and falls at about the 26. That's where Lenape will have the first 10. Just to note that Lenape is playing just their second game on this turf. This turf was supposed to be installed for their home game, which was the first week of September against Shawnee, but it wasn't ready yet, so they had to flip-flop. So next year, Shawnee will come back to Lenape, so they had to flip-flop home games on the schedule.
It's a beautiful field.
1st and 10 for Lenape at their own 26-yard line. Mims, pistol set, straight ahead handoff, and getting some space over the 30-yard line to the 34. It's going to be Fleming.
Number 8, Zaire Fleming on the carry.
It's going to be a gain. Sorry about that, Tony. It's going to be a gain of 8. It's going to be 2nd and 2.
Broke a few tackles and came up from safety and gave a nice pop. I'll be thinking about that again as he runs up the field.
2 wides to the short side again. Good cut by Fleming. He comes to the near sideline and he'll get what he can. That was a good cut by Fleming. Where he wanted to go was kind of jammed up. And so he cut it back and he's able to get a first down.
And he bounced it out.
We're going to mark the ball at the, looks like the 44-yard line. If that's the case, that's a gain of, let's check that. Yeah, it's a gain of 10 and a first down for Lenape.
10 for the Indians at the 44-yard line.
We're going to see more of that.
Now, Mims will take it, and he will get back to the line of scrimmage, and they're going to give him a yard. So Mims for 1.
There's a flag on the play.
And now a flag.
Yeah, it's going to be on Cam German. A little excessive on the play.
It'll be an unsportsmanlike against German.
Unsportsmanlike on the defense.
And that'll bring the ball to the Millville 40-yard line and a first down for Lenape. 40-yard line of Millville.
That's a 15-yard penalty.
Can't beat ourselves. Good defensive play. Turn into a first down.
Third penalty for the Thunderbolts for 25 yards. Mims over center. This time they're going to go an I set. Handoff. And plowing his way over the 35 is Fleming. Gain on the play is going to be 9.
Things are getting a little chippy out there.
Fleming running behind number 52, Charles Riley, along with number 57, Austin Long.
2nd and 2 for Lenape at the Millville 32-yard line.
And Dino and Jones are out. So Kevin White and Blackowitz offer in.
2nd down 2. Again, I set, handoff. We're going to see a lot of this tonight. And it's going to be Fleming to the 24-yard line for a gain of 8 and a first down.
Tackled by Darian Blackowitz.
Fleming running behind 57, Austin Long again, along with number 55, Angelo Gola.
First down at the Millville 24-yard line for Lenape.
That line is enough for another Lenape first down.
One wide each side. Again, they're going to go that I set, and they're going to run power against the Thunderbolts. Here comes the run blitz, and Millville's good cutback that time by Fleming to avoid the blitzer, which was German. And getting 3 yards to the 21 is Fleming.
Yeah, German's good with getting tackles behind the line of scrimmage, but the runner avoided him pretty well.
2nd down and 7 for Lenape at the Millville 21-yard line. One wide receiver each side. Now, shotgun set for the Indians. Mims fakes the handoff, takes it himself, and he will get inside the 20 to about the 18-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 3. It'll bring up a 3rd and 4. Third down and 4 for the Indians at the Millville 18-yard line.
Along with number 75, Matthew Michalski.
Under 7 minutes first half.
Gain of 3 on the play. 3rd and 3.
3rd and 4 for the Indians. Ball at the 18-yard line. I set again. Handoff up the gut. And getting to about the 16-yard line. They'll mark it at the 17. Is going to be a gain of a yard for Fleming. 14 carries for 45 yards for Fleming on the night. It's a 4th and 3. Now Lenape does have a kicker. Do you kick here? You go for it. And it looks like that decision's been made. 4th and 3 for Lenape at the Millville 17-yard line. And Lenape is up against the play clock because, well, they're really in no hurry. It looks like they're going to call a timeout. Timeout on the field. 5:59 left first half. 10-0 Millville back after this timeout.
changing colors. Life's colors change daily for each of us. We go from happy to sad, anxious to peaceful. There's events we endure and ones we enjoy. The colors of life are always changing, but there's one that's the same yesterday, today, and forever. Come, let us introduce you to him, New Life Church, the church of many colors.
And now, back to the game.
4th and 3 for Lenape at the Millville 17-yard line. I set for the Indians. Millville gearing for the run. They get it, and they get him in the backfield. Fleming is caught in the backfield, lost back to the 20-yard line, a loss of 3, and Millville takes over on downs.
Another great play by Azir Cornish.
Millville will take over on downs.
So 5:53 left in the first half. Millville will have their third possession at their own 20-yard line.
Cornish with the stop and German with the tackle.
Hale comes to the near side. Levan and Thomas Smith to the far side. Dante Smith's going to be a slot to the near side. 1st and 10 from the 20. Zamat back to pass. Has a man over the middle. It's Hale. 20, 25. Far sideline. He's down the sideline. He's across midfield. He's going to go all the way. Touchdown. Teron Hale. 80 yards out, and Millville takes a 16-0 lead.
Great stiff arm. That's a Division I play. Little under pattern. Jacob hit him underneath. Little drag pattern across the field.
And Millville will go for the extra point.
Number 9, Jamie Ramus on to attempt the extra point.
Kick is up, and the kick is good. 5:36 left in the first half. It's Millville 17, Lenape nothing. Here we go on the replay. Just a simple drag pattern. We were talking about that last week, Tony, that Millville needed to do more drag patterns because those linebackers were getting depth. And so they did do the drag pattern, but they couldn't bring Hale down, and he just put the burners on down the sideline, and LeMay had an angle on him and couldn't get him.
Yeah, Teron did it all by himself right there.
So we go into a break, Reiner, because they're getting ready to kick off. So we're not going to go to a break. We're going to keep it here because you know why? Because it's really exciting. Millville's up 17-0.
They were pulling away. That stop really, we had that penalty that built some momentum for Lenape, and then with that stop, all it takes is one play for Millville. We know that, Rich, but other teams are learning about it.
So in case Ryan is wondering, one play, 80 yards, 17 seconds.
That was an easy one for you to calculate, huh?
And Jacob Zamat is 5 of 6 passing tonight for 171 yards. Rainus will kick it off. LeMay and Riley back deep for the Indians. There's the kick. It will bounce, and LeMay will pick it up at the 15. 20. Now he's going to come near sideline. Millville's got him strung out, but nice return by LeMay. Gets it out to the 35-yard line. We'll take a timeout. Back after this.
Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
1st and 10 Lenape. There's a pass out in the flat, and Catching the ball at the 45-yard line was Lenape. It's going to be a first down for Mims is 5 of 5 for 50 yards in the game. It'll be 1st and 10 at the Lenape 45-yard line.
Just under 5 minutes left in the game.
So that play is going to go for 8 yards instead of 10, 2nd and 2. Mims will roll. Looks, he's got a man in the flat. And catching the ball and taking it out at the 45-yard line was Riley. So a gain on the play of 11 and a first down.
Riley ran a great route with a Wes Welker little turnaround spin and cut in.
1st and 10 at the Millville 44-yard line. 2 wides to each side for the Indians, excuse me. Pistol set, Mims and shotgun. 4-man rush, Mims out of the pocket. Looks, and he's going to throw it down the field. He's got a man at the 31-yard line. Completion is good, and that's Lenape again for a gain of 14.
Yeah, you can't teach that. That was a good play by Mims.
Another first down for Lenape at the Millville 31-yard line. First and 10, 4:27 left. First half. Spread the field with 4 wide receivers, 2 to each side. Fleming the setback. Mims, straight drop back, draw play. And Millville's got it sniffed. Gain of 1 for Fleming. It'll be a 2nd and 9. Mims is 7 of 7 passing for 73 yards. He's perfect so far tonight. For a freshman, he's impressed me, Coach.
Yeah, he's got good presence in the pocket. Really good presence. And the only thing he hasn't figured out yet is that in some broken plays, he's not going to be able to use his speed against us.
Again, 2 wides to each side. Mims takes a snap. Here comes the blitz. They're flushing him out. He's got nowhere to go. And Millville will take him down. Let's see where they mark the forward progress. They'll put it at the 40-yard line. That's a loss of 10 for Mims.
Shaquem Sapp with another nice tackle.
So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 19 for Lenape at the Millville 40-yard line. So story of this game, Lenape's been able to move the ball, but they haven't been able to stick it in because Millville's defense stiffens up. Under 3 minutes left, first half.
Assist by Jamal Wallace Jr.
2 wides to each side. Mims in shotgun. Millville goes 2 deep safety on this play. Here comes the blitz. They flush him out, and he looks for, and he's going to scramble himself and take it to the 30-yard line, 31-yard line, which is the original line of scrimmage. It's a gain of 9 and brings up a 4th and 10.
He'll go for it.
4th and 10 for Lenape at the Millville 31-yard line, and the clock is ticking. Millville has 3 timeouts remaining. Lenape is going to want to drain that clock as far down as they can go. They don't want to give Millville any time to score, but the bad news for them, it doesn't take Millville long to score.
Yeah, about 17 seconds, right? They're using all that clock.
So Lenape will call timeout. 1:50 left first half. Millville 17, Lenape nothing. Back after this timeout.
Getting the right pair of glasses along with the quality eye care you deserve can be expensive, but not at Ideal Vision, where for a limited time you can get a complete pair of glasses for just $49.95. And right now that includes our comprehensive eye exam. Ideal Vision is where quality meets affordability, from an on-site optical laboratory making same-day eyeglasses available to hundreds of designer frames from the brands you want, all with the lowest prices guaranteed.
We are here for you and your family's vision needs. Call or stop in today at Ideal Vision. You'll be glad you did.
And now, back to the game.
17-0 Thunderbolts. 4th and 10 for Lenape at the Millville 31-yard line. I would think they're going to try to put some pressure on Mims this time, Tony.
Yeah, they'll spy on him. But our defensive backs have to cover.
Straight 4-man rush for the Thunderbolts. They go 2 deep safety, and Mims drops back. Here comes the rush, and they're going to flush him out. Now he throws, and the ball is incomplete. And they're going to throw a flag for an interference. Wow. I thought there had to be contact to have it.
Yeah, exactly. They were both going for the ball. It's on Keon Conyers.
So if do we have a replay on that? We do not. So the penalty is going to take it down. The ball was at the 31-yard line, so they're going to bring the ball where? All right, it'll be a 15-yard penalty against Millville. Their 4th penalty for 40 yards in the game, and another first down for Lenape. Be at the 16-yard line of Millville. So the Indians get a gift. Mims will roll to his right, looks down the field, crack back block by Lenape. That'll get called, and now they just throw it away. And now it'll be a 15-yard penalty against Lenape, and it'll bring up a 1st and 25.
You can see it here.
Those blocks are no longer legal. So now bring the ball back. And this is a big penalty because it happened. It's a spot foul. They marked a penalty off from where it was marked. So that's a 24-yard penalty. So it's going to be a first down and 34. 1st and 34 from the 40. Straight drop back Mims. Here comes the blitz. Man over the middle, and it's incomplete. Riley is the intended receiver, and the first incompletion for Mims today.
And Riley with another little drag pattern underneath. But they were trying to get some yards, close that gap.
It's going to bring up a 2nd and 34 from the 40.
Stops the clock, though.
2nd down for Lenape at the Millville 40-yard line.
Again, 2 wides to each side. Mims and shotgun. Here comes the blitz. Man, he's got a man at the 30-yard line. That's a 10-yard completion, and then somebody's hurt.
Up to the 30-yard line.
I believe that's Fleming. No, it's not Fleming. We'll see who the injured player is. Or is it Best? There is a player injured on the field. 1:22 left in the half, 17-0 Millville. Back after this timeout.
In South Jersey, we do things our own way. We say things out loud, face things head on, and never back down. And that's how we fight cancer. With the most advanced diagnostics, leading-edge technology, and a team of doctors who know how to treat your cancer. And most importantly, we do it right here at the Frank and Edith Scarpa Cancer Center, Vineland, and the Leading Edge Cancer Center, Mullica Hill.
And now, back to the game.
Javier Best was the injured receiver for Lenape. It's third down and 24 for Lenape at the Millville 30-yard line. Mims in shotgun with Fleming to his right.
They're going to roll out to the left this time. Yeah,
and here comes the rush by Millville. They're going to throw it down the field, and the ball's going to be incomplete. That'll be fourth down and 24.
So it looks like they have a kicker, and he's number 45.
So they're going to bring on their kicker, Ethan Blackburn.
So calculate this for me.
It's going to be a 47-yard attempt by Ethan Blackburn out of the hold of Cole Galveo. 47-yard attempt for Blackburn. Snap is good. Kick is up. It's going to be short. So it goes wide. He had the leg for it. And Millville will take over with 1:07 left in the half and 3 timeouts.
That's plenty of time for us.
Millville will take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Another defensive stand for our Thunderbolts.
So Millville will have it first and 10 at their own 20-yard line. No penalty for missing a kick like they do in college and the pros. It's a missed field goal. It automatically goes to the 20-yard line. So Millville has 80 yards to go with 67 seconds left on the clock, and they'll send Teron Hale to the near side. They run offset pistol right with 2 wides to the far side, and Zamat will hand it off. And getting over the 20 is going to be Demir White. That's going to be a gain of 4 for White.
Demir's older brother, Javante, played for us a couple of years ago, standout.
And the problem is that Demir had his shirt rolled up, and I couldn't tell what the number was. So apologize for the delayed reaction there. Again, Zamat in shotgun. Now he's going to drop back. He looks, and he throws an incomplete pass intended for Hale.
It stops the clock. 28 seconds.
Millville has 3 timeouts, and they have a third down and 6 from the 24-yard line.
I suppose we haven't heard from Mr. Brooks yet.
3rd and 6.
Third down and 6 for the Thunderbolts. Now they'll flip McBride to the near side. Zamat back to pass. He looks. He's going to be flushed out. Escapes traffic. He looks. He's going to scramble. He's going to have the first down over the 35 to the 36-yard line. That's a gain on a play of 12 and a first down for Millville. 18 seconds left. Millville will set here, and the rain is starting to fall here at Lenape High School. Zamat in shotgun, trips to the near side. Thomas Smith in motion, straight drop back Zamat. They're going to throw the screen, and the screen falls incomplete, intended for McBride.
Yeah, they snuffed that one out.
Pass is incomplete. On the coverage for the Indians, number 5.
Second down and 10 from the 36-yard line. Millville conceivably, Tony, has 3 plays, and they do have timeouts, so they can go middle of the field if they have to. And Millville will call a timeout here with 14 seconds left. We'll take it with them. 17-0 Bolts back after this timeout.
Imagine Imagine living without pain. For over 35 years, Doctors Beebe and Doyle have helped thousands of people find relief from all types of pain. Millville Chiropractic Center has 4 doctors on staff specializing in hands-on or light-touch, drug-free pain relief methods. The examination, x-rays, therapies, and adjustments are all performed at one location. Schedule a consultation today. Enjoy life without pain and discomfort. Millville Chiropractic Center, the area's #1 pain relief center.
And now, back to the game.
We're back at Lenape High School.
Let me see what we have cooked up here. What do you think, Rich?
Well, Lenape has been playing a ton of single high safety and single man coverage. So now this time they're going to play double high safety. Second and 10. Fakes the handoff. Now they're going to get it to Hale on the slip screen. Hale is going to get hit from behind at the 40-yard line. It's going to be a gain on the play of 4, and Millville will let the clock run out. We've played one half of football at Lenape, and Millville leads this game by a score of 17-0. We'll take a break. We'll have the Lenape band at halftime, and then we'll wrap up the first half. We'll do all sorts of stuff. Don't go away. We'll be back right after this.
Hey parents, there's something you should know. If you don't teach me about money, that's okay. I'll live off your nest egg for the rest of my life.
Feel confident talking to your kids about money
You're gonna find me a real one, right?
before it's too late. Get ready at td.com/kidsandmoney.
Coffee. Ah, the smell of fresh roasted coffee beans. The aroma, the taste, and the warmth of a fresh hot cup of coffee. It gets the day going. It's a daily ritual for many people. Imagine how much more a fresh taste of God in the morning would get your day off to a great start. Come visit us. We'll tell you how. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Hi, I'm Jerry Cavella. I help good businesses become great businesses. Let's face it, every business has gaps. I'm here to help business owners fill those gaps. Consider me the outside view of the inside of your business operation.
Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is your hometown team for banking. We offer banking which is small town focused and customer based. We know you and we are for you. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is a nonprofit and federally insured. Solid as a Thunderbolt airplane, we are your team. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, 1601 Cedar Street.
Hi, I'm Bob Millard, President of Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union. Come see us and experience banking as it used to be.
My name is Priscilla Ocasio-Jimenez. I am from Violin, New Jersey, and I am running for Commissioner of Cumberland County. You should consider me because I am a parent, I am an educator, I am bilingual, and I have been part of this community and have given back to this community for all of my life. Thank you, and please remember to vote for Priscilla Ocasio-Jimenez, your Commissioner of Cumberland County.
Ordered and paid for by the Cumberland County Regular Democratic Organization. Al Jones, Treasurer.
Hey parents, there's something you should know. If you don't teach me about money, that's okay. I'll live off your nest egg for the rest of my life.
Feel confident talking to your kids about money
You're gonna find me a real one, right?
before it's too late. Get ready at td.com/kidsandmoney.
Are you ready to find your fit at Rowan College of South Jersey?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
To find my fit
In human resources.
In engineering technology.
in healthcare.
With 6 divisions that include more than 100 degree and certificate programs, RCSJ gives you the choice to find a future that fits your goals. Visit rcsj.edu/enroll to start today.
Are you ready to go green and cut down on your electric bill? Then there is only one call you need to make. Soaring Solar is your complete source for solar, including new roof installations. Soaring Solar is a veteran-owned and family-run company. Call the Soaring Solar family today and talk with one of our solar consultants. Call your local Soaring Solar consultant, Vicki Kozak, today at 856-265-1262 or email her at vkozak@soaringsolar.com.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
We are at halftime on the campus of Lenape High School, and Millville leads this game by a score of 17-0. If you take a look at that light in the distance, you can see the rain coming down, not really heavy, but just a kind of a nuisance light rain falling here. And one person who is definitely disappointed is Stephen Waldron. Who's Stephen Waldron? Well, he's the band director for Lenape High School. So his band cannot get out there because of the rain this evening. So there will be no halftime entertainment. So you're stuck with us. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, Tony, but
only time will tell.
Let's take a look at the halftime stats. So Millville, not a lot of rushing. They didn't get much of a rushing attack going, and I'll tell you why later on. But they do have 201 total yards and 4 penalties for 44 yards. The Indians tried to play smash mouth football, and you saw some gains there by Zaire Fleming. But Zaire Fleming also had runs where he lost significant yardage, so he only had 16 carries for 43 yards in the first half, so he had all the rushing yards. And I'll tell you who I was really impressed with is Jalen Mims for Lenape. For a freshman, this kid is going to be a player. No question.
Yeah, he reminds me of Michael Vick. He does. He has a good presence. Knows it. Well, the only thing is, with a team like us, with his speed, I think when you graduate from the junior ranks to high school, in the junior ranks you can have broken plays and run backwards and then run around and then to make a big play. But in high school with a team like Millville, you're just not going to take the edge and run and get a long gain. He's going to learn that along the way.
He's done a great job of slinging the ball, 8 for 10 passing for 83 yards, and he's got a good ball, and he was able to keep drives going, and they were trying some smash mouth until Millville was loading up the running gaps, the A and B gaps, with blitzes, and they were stymieing the run. So they went to the pass, and they were able to move the ball there too.
Yeah, they beat us a couple times early with the slant, but at the end of the second half there, they were, like you said, the momentum swung their way, and then we were putting, we say 8 in the box, 9 in the box. I think we had like 10 in the box there.
At one point, I'm sure we did.
And I was waiting for them to bust a little receiver out wide, a little trick play, but they didn't. They wanted to run, and then we stopped them, like we know we didn't have to do. So good play by our guys.
So let's take a look at some individual stats for the Indians. Mims, 8 of 10 passing for 83. Fleming, 16 carries for 43 yards in the ball game. Mims, 6 carries for 0 yards. And for receiving a best, two catches for 19. Lenape, 4 for 45. Riley, 1 for 11. Fleming had 1 for 8. For the visiting Millville team, it was Jacob Zamat, 6 of 9 passing for 175 yards. Rushing the ball, McBride had 4 carries for 9. Zamat had 2 for 12. Demir White, 1 for 4. Freddie Levan, 1 for 2. And Latsier Brooks, they strung him out well, 1 for -1. Receiving, Brooks had a catch for 14. Teron Hale, 3 catches, 102 yards. Freddie Levan, 1 for 11. And Dante Smith, 1 for 48. And in that, here is the most deceptive stat of the first half. Time of possession. Lenape held the ball for 17 minutes and 4 seconds of the first half. Millville only had it for 6 minutes and 36 seconds. We're able to put up 17 points on the board. Millville struck first with 4:22 left in the first when Dante Smith took a center screen pass and took it 48 yards for the touchdown. Jaden Reynes' kick made the score 7-0 Millville. Millville struck again on their second possession. They got stalled out in the red zone at the Lenape 10. Reynes kicked a 28-yard field goal, making it 10-0 Millville with 10:29 left in the second. That was 10-0 Thunderbolts. And then Millville, after stopping Lenape at the 20, after the missed field goal, hit a drag route to Teron Hale, who took it to the house, 80 yards.
All Teron.
And Reynes' kick made it 17-0 with 5:36 left in the first half. The only possession Millville did not score on was the one they thought was their last possession, where they had 1 minute and 7 seconds left, and they kind of let the clock run out after a gain of 4 to Teron Hale. So we talked about Millville's speed. Millville, as we said, is susceptible to that power game, and Lenape tried to do everything they could to try to expose that. But Millville did a great job, Tony, of figuring out that, hey, these guys are going to try to power us. Let's go ahead and flood the A and B gaps with linebackers to see what they can do.
There's also a confidence from our team about we can score at any time, and the defense seems like, I don't see a sense of panic in our defense, even though they move the ball down. There's a certain level of confidence from our team that says, all right, you're going to move the ball down the field, but we're going to strike, and we're going to strike in 17 seconds. So, and I really do sense that from our team. They're like, okay. And then I think it's a level of confidence that will follow them through to the remainder of the season.
Their field goal drive was their longest drive of the game at 3 minutes and 53 seconds. Of course, their first one to Dante Smith, 1 minute 39 seconds. And then, of course, the 17 seconds for Teron Hale to score. So that's why you have the big disparity in the time of possession. Millville will receive the second half kickoff, and we're getting ready in just a few minutes for that to happen. We will take a break and come back with more halftime right after this.
Changing colors. Life's colors change daily for each of us. We go from happy to sad, anxious to peaceful. There's events we endure and ones we enjoy. The colors of life are always changing, but there's one that's the same yesterday, today, and forever. Come, let us introduce you to him, New Life Church, the church of many colors.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Getting the right pair of glasses along with the quality eye care you deserve can be expensive, but not at Ideal Vision, where for a limited time you can get a complete pair of glasses for just $49.95. And right now that includes our comprehensive eye exam. Ideal Vision is where quality meets affordability, from an on-site optical laboratory making same-day eyeglasses available to hundreds of designer frames from the brands you want, all with the lowest prices guaranteed.
We are here for you and your family's vision needs. Call or stop in today at Ideal Vision. You'll be glad you did.
In South Jersey, we do things our own way. We say things out loud, face things head on, and never back down. And that's how we fight cancer. With the most advanced diagnostics, leading-edge technology, and a team of doctors who know how to treat your cancer. And most importantly, we do it right here at the Frank and Edith Scarpa Cancer Center, Vineland, and the Leading Edge Cancer Center, Mullica Hill.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
We're back, and let's take a look at the Millville schedule, Tony. We'll talk about that just a little bit. They have to finish off Lenape today. They're up 17-0. And they get the ball to start the second half. And with the rain coming down, that might have something to do, factor with the play.
And we have Naheem Sharp coming into the game.
And Naheem Sharp will be coming into the game at halftime as well. We might get that running game going. But let's take a look ahead. Millville travels again next week. They come to Medford Lakes to take on the Renegades of Shawnee. They then will come home to Ocean City, who's playing very, very well, and their quarterback, Riley Gunnels. And then they get Brandon Boria and the Cherokee Chiefs to close out the regular season at John Barbeau Stadium at Wheaton Field. So there's no cupcakes on this schedule.
Yeah, there's no byes except for the bye week where you don't play anybody. Every game is going to be a contest. Then we have Violent, but we have the playoffs in between.
We do. So what they're doing this year is they're starting the first round of the playoffs the last weekend of October.
Right.
And they did this to preserve Thanksgiving Day rivalries. The fight always was with the NJSIAA was, these schools that had these Thanksgiving Day rivalries wanted to keep them. And so what are you doing eliminating tradition? So they did everything they could to accommodate those things. So they take a pause Thanksgiving week. And then the championship game is going to be, it'll be the overall state championship game for all groups, and that'll be the first weekend of December. So round one's the last weekend of October. First, second, and third weekends are playoff weekends. Then Thanksgiving week, and then the first weekend of December is your overall championship. So
it's another whole season.
It is. Yeah, It is another whole season. If you go all the way, you're going to be playing 14 games.
That's what I'm thinking now. I think we're thinking that.
I think we can have a rematch with Irvington. I think there's a little revenge on the table that needs to be taken care of.
I'm looking forward to it. Or we are looking forward to it. I'm sitting up in the box and outside the rain, but so it's good. I think going back to second half, Naheem Sharp will be in the game. Not that the blocking will be there for him because McBride did well. And Demir White did well, but I think Sharp, with his speed, he bounces out because they were closing their gaps. Sharp will know how to. If there's nothing there, he bounces it out, like we all know. And I think we're going to see a little bit more running from the Bolts in the second half.
I think we will as well, and the reason is they're up 17-0, and so they're going to want to see if they can take some air out of that clock and air out of the ball and drain some of that clock. The scoreboard has now been set for the 3-minute warm-up coming out of the locker room. Lenape has yet to emerge from the locker room. Millville is just coming back onto the field.
Yeah, they have a little bubble I see there. There's like a new little fashion. The Lenape school districts always have something. They don't have a locker room they go to. They create like an inflated bubble that they go in, like a little makeshift locker room, and it's deflated now. So I don't know where they went.
But they're certainly not on the field. So
no, they're not.
So what we will do is we will take some time to thank those people who make Millville football possible by taking a break, and we'll be back right after this.
Imagine living without pain. For over 35 years, Doctors Beebe and Doyle have helped thousands of people find relief from all types of pain. Millville Chiropractic Center has 4 doctors on staff specializing in hands-on or light-touch, drug-free pain relief methods. The examination, x-rays, therapies, and adjustments are all performed at one location. Schedule a consultation today. Enjoy life without pain and discomfort. Millville Chiropractic Center, the area's #1 pain relief center.
Hey parents, there's something you should know. If you don't teach me about money, that's okay. I'll live off your nest egg for the rest of my life.
Feel confident talking to your kids about money.
You're gonna find me a real one, right?
Before it's too late. Get ready at td.com/kidsandmoney.
Coffee. Ah, the smell of fresh roasted coffee beans. The aroma, the taste, and the warmth of a fresh hot cup of coffee. It gets the day going. It's a daily ritual for many people. Imagine how much more a fresh taste of God in the morning would get your day off to a great start. Come visit us. We'll tell you how. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Hi, I'm Jerry Cavella. I help good businesses become great businesses. Let's face it, every business has gaps. I'm here to help business owners fill those gaps. Consider me the outside view of the inside of your business operation.
Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is your hometown team for banking. We offer banking which is small town focused and customer based. We know you and we are for you. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is a nonprofit and federally insured. Solid as a Thunderbolt airplane, we are your team. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, 1601 Cedar Street.
Hi, I'm Bob Millard, President of Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union. Come see us and experience banking as it used to be.
My name is Priscilla Ocasio-Jimenez. I am from Violin, New Jersey, and I am running for Commissioner of Cumberland County. You should consider me because I am a parent, I am an educator, I am bilingual, and I have been part of this community and have given back to this community for all of my life. Thank you, and please remember to vote for Priscilla Ocasio-Jimenez, your Commissioner of Cumberland County.
Ordered and paid for by the Cumberland County Regular Democratic Organization. Al Jones, Treasurer.
Hey parents, there's something you should know. If you don't teach me about money, that's okay. I'll live off your nest egg for the rest of my life.
Feel confident talking to your kids about money
You're gonna find me a real one, right?
before it's too late. Get ready at td.com/kidsandmoney.
Are you ready to find your fit at Rowan College of South Jersey?
I'm ready
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
to find my fit
In human resources.
In engineering technology.
in healthcare.
With 6 divisions that include more than 100 degree and certificate programs, RCSJ gives you the choice to find a future that fits your goals. Visit rcsj.edu/enroll to start today.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Well, I must say the officials have been pretty lenient here at halftime. When the clock runs out and they set the 3 minutes to stretch, you're supposed to be back out in the field. And that clock sat there with a 3 minute set on it for at least 5 minutes, waiting for Lenape to come back out in the field. Yeah, if the referee's a little cranky, that's a 15-yard penalty to start the second half. But they're finally in that warm-up period. They're within that 3 minute clock, and we're getting ready to start second half action.
I do have some news. Apparently, Latsier Brooks suffered a hit in the second quarter. He's going to miss the second half. They're going to put him in concussion protocol.
And it was his carry when he carried the ball out of the backfield as a running back. Remember, I said he got popped and he got hit in the head with direct contact from the Lenape player. So they're going to exercise caution with Lods here and keep him out of the game, and as well they should.
Yes, and nobody's better than our trainer, Danny Rickner.
No question about it.
And I'm the bearer of bad news so far for the half. Also, it's sad to report that our longtime Millville educational leader, Larry Miller, his wife Alice, passed away this morning, and I want to send our condolences to Dr. Miller and his family on their loss, and our thoughts and prayers are with him. So God bless him.
Doc Miller, my most sincere condolences, and my thoughts and prayers are with you as well. Godspeed. We are ready to start the second half. And kicking it off for Lenape will be Ethan Blackburn. Thomas Smith is back along with Naeem Sharp. So there you go, Tony, right in the game.
Yep.
Sharp and Smith back for the Thunderbolts. And the kick is just a pop-up. It's going to be fumbled by Millville. Who's got it? Looks like Lenape gets the kickoff. Or do they?
Yes, they do.
Lenape gets the opening kickoff after it's fumbled. You're allowed to fair catch that.
Yeah, it would have been the best idea to do that, but usually the guys that are in the middle of the kickoff return don't field them often, so they don't have that muscle memory to do that.
At the 37-yard line of Millville, it's going to be 1st and 10 for Lenape.
1st and 10 for the Indians at the Millville 37-yard line.
1st and 10. Mims over center. They're going to try to go power again. And they're going to get into the backfield and then drop Fleming for a loss. Back to the 40-yard line, loss of 3.
Kane German.
Fleming carries for the Indians.
2nd down, 13.
With the tackle for the loss.
Mims gets his instructions from the coach on the sideline.
You see here Cornish is having a good game too. 2 guys on defense have done pretty well.
Offset pistol right. 2 wides to the near side. Mims takes the snap. He'll fake, he'll throw the slant. And that time, they had bracket coverage on that slot receiver. Thomas Smith was man under on that play.
Smart play and the sign of a well-coached team to sniff that out.
It'll bring a 3rd and 13 from the Millville 40.
2 players have stood out so far, Shaquem Sapp and Asir Cornish, 2 relatively newcomers to making plays and us calling their names out during the game. Making plays for our Thunderbolts.
So 3rd and 13 for the Indians at the Millville 40-yard line. Javier Best is back in the game for Lenape. That's good news. He was hurt earlier. 2 wides to the near side. Millville almost jumps. Back to pass. Mims being chased from behind. He'll now throw the ball away. Out of bounds. So it'll bring up a 4th and 13.
The punt team will come out.
And Blackburn is also the punter for the Indians. So Millville is able to erase that mistake and stop Lenape and send them to a 3 and out. And Thomas Smith's back for the Thunderbolts, standing at his own 10-yard line. Snap good, and there's the punt. Smith will let it hit and stay away from it, which is a smart move. And the ball will roll dead at about the 6-yard line of the Thunderbolts. So Millville loses about 30 yards of field position for the turnover, but they're none worse for the wear because they've got the ball on offense.
Are you ready to go green and cut down on your electric bill? Then there is only one call you need to make. Soaring Solar is your complete source for solar, including new roof installations. Soaring Solar is a veteran-owned and family-run company. Call the Soaring Solar family today and talk.
Handoff up the middle for Millville as we resume action. And I believe that's Naeem Sharp.
Yeah, he hit that hole very quickly.
And that's going to be out to the 16-yard line, close to a 1st down. It'll be 2nd and 1. And now we have an official's timeout.
On the field.
Chain gang needs to move.
Well, they call it a 1st down.
They're going to call it a 1st down at the 16. Millville's 5th first down of the game. Now they're going to go offset pistol. McBride, the fullback. They're going to give it to Sharp. Sharp gets through the line. He'll get to about the 20-yard line. It's going to be a gain on the play of 4, 2nd and 6.
Sharp running like he's hell-bent for election. He's hitting that hole really fast and hard, and they're going to give him the rock.
Gain of 3. They mark it back inside the 19. He got near the 20. Now they're going to have a quick hitter to McBride, and he's got room over the 35 to about the 37-yard line. That's a gain on the play, depending on where they mark it. It's going to be a gain of 18 for McBride. And Millville will go hurry from the 37-yard line.
Nice run by McBride. Nice block by Offer again.
Lenape run blitzes. They're going to go out, and the ball is through McBride's hand. And Millville is fortunate that was not picked off.
Little X pattern of the wide receivers.
Brings up a 2nd down and 10 from the 37-yard line.
I think with this rain, it's better just to run the ball. I think we're going to go to that right now.
2 wides to the far side. Lenape comes on a blitz, and they are able to stop Millville. No gain. That was Demir White, I believe. No gain. It'll be 3rd and 10.
Number 21, Francis Brown, along with number 78, James Bassinet, on the tackle.
Naeem Sharp back in the game for the Thunderbolts. 3rd and 10 for the Thunderbolts at their own 37-yard line.
Audible.
3rd down and 10. Zamat takes the snap, back to pass. Looks down the field. He's got a man deep, and it's through the hands of his receiver. It was there to hail, but Millville had 2 receivers in the same area. So the ball falls incomplete, and Millville will punt the ball away.
Replay there. It's running their patterns. They were too close to each other.
So Lenape is back deep for the Thunderbolts, and Freddie Levan will punt it for Millville. There's a snap and the kick, nearly blocked. But a nice kick by Levan, and it will hit and take a little bit of a Millville roll inside the 25 to the 24-yard line with 8:14 left. 3rd quarter, we'll take a break, come back with more after this.
Are you ready to go green and cut down on your electric bill? Then there is only one call you need to make. Soaring Solar is your complete source for solar, including new roof installations. Soaring Solar is a veteran-owned and family-run company. Call the Soaring Solar family today and talk with one of our solar consultants. Call your local Soaring Solar consultant, Vicky Kozak. Today at 8:05.
Pitch wide goes to Fleming. He's hit. Bounces off a tackler and is going to take it over the 30-yard line to about the 31. Gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3.
This is where we have to guard the edge there.
Gain 7 on the play.
Another part of our defense we need to work on.
Fleming running behind number 57 off the long, along with number 75, Matthew Nishelski.
So 2nd down and 3 for Lenape at their own 31-yard line. Rain coming down a little bit harder.
2nd down for the Indians.
Eye set for Lenape. Millville sends the house, and breaking through the line down the field is Fleming. And he'll get to the 31 of Millville. 38 yards for Fleming and a 1st down.
He timed it. He just waited for the blocks to happen. He little delay, and he kicked it in gear. Also broken tackles.
So at the Millville 31-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Indians.
Tackled by Tajir Brown.
Millville's going to send those gap blitzers. They've got a rat. Two wide receivers, one to each side. Back in the I set. Mims takes a snap. They're going to pitch it wide. And Fleming's going to be hit, but not before he gets down to the 26-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 5, 2nd and 5.
Fleming running behind number 21, Francis Brown, along with number 55, Angelo Ricola, and number 57, Austin Long.
So we're loading up in the box here.
On the carry.
2nd and 5 for the Indians at the Millville 26-yard line. They're going to split one wide receiver to each side, stay in that I set with a tight end.
He's got like 9 in the box there.
Back Mims. He's got a man down the field, can't hit him, and he's going to be sacked at the 35-yard line. That's a loss of 9 on the play. He had a man downfield. That was
another big play by Shaquem Sapp.
He had Ty Smith down the seam, but didn't see him.
Defense continues to make big plays.
So Mims will bring his team in. It's going to be 3rd down and 14 from the 35-yard line.
Kevin White in the game.
Shotgun for Mims with a running back to each side. 2 wides, 1 to each side. And Mims will take it himself. He'll break a tackle, and then he'll be hit and dropped at the 24-yard line. It's going to bring up a 4th and 3, and I'm sure Lenape's going to go for it. And that's another instance, Tony, of Mims was wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, was able to escape.
Yeah, the kid has great potential.
4th and 3 for Lenape at the Millville 24-yard line.
4th and 3.
Again, I set for the Thunderbolts, for the Indians. And Millville's going to give him a 1st down at the 19. The ball will advance to the 19. It'll be a 1st down for Lenape.
All sides on the defense. The penalty results in first down.
So Lenape fans are getting excited over the 1st down because of the penalty.
1st and 10 for Lenape from the Millville 19.
Allied Solutions, a proud supporter of Lenape football.
Best to the far side, LeMay near side. Mims takes a snap, it's going to pitch it wide. And hit and dropped at the 17-yard line is Fleming. Gain of 2, 2nd and 8. 21 carries for 92 yards for Fleming in the game.
Tackled by German.
2 yards on the play.
At the 17-yard line of Millville, it's going to bring up a 2nd down and 8. And where is the back judge on this play? Because they've gone past 25 seconds on the clock. Pistol set for the Indians. Mims will roll. Looks, has a man in the flat, and he can't hit him. Intended receiver was Smith. Incomplete. 3rd down and 8.
I think if we make a stop here, you'll see their field goal kicker. They want to get on the board. We're going to make a stop here.
3rd down, 8 for Lenape at the Millville 17. Mims, straight drop back. It's going to look into the end zone, and the ball is incomplete. Now here comes a flag for interference when the guy right next to it, right next to the play, doesn't call it, but the linesman calls it. So that'll be a half the distance penalty to the 8-yard line.
He wasn't even touching him, I guess, because you're not allowed to distract the guy. Put your hands up in front of him.
The penalty results in a Lenape first down.
Second pass interference against Millville, and both were very questionable. The first one, there was no contact.
First and goal for the Indians.
The Fleming first.
At the 8-yard line, first and goal. Mims throws the slant, and it is caught for the touchdown. Best catches it for the touchdown, and Lenape is on the board. So it's a 17-6 game. Snap, ball down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. 2:55 left third quarter. It's Millville 17, Lenape 7. Back after this timeout.
Changing colors. Life's colors change daily for each of us. We go from happy to sad, anxious to peaceful. There's events we endure and ones we enjoy. The colors of life are always changing, but there's one that's the same yesterday, today, and forever. Come, let us introduce you to Him, New Life Church, the church of many colors.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Blackburn will kick it off for Lenape. Remember last time, they popped it up.
So we're letting them back in the game. We had that fumble on the kickoff on the beginning of the half.
And there goes the kick, and it will take a bounce, and it will go out of bounds. And Millville will get the ball at the 35-yard line, 1st and 10.
I like that field position.
So Millville will take over, and they had some success on the ground in their last, and here's the replay of the touchdown to Aguirre Best. Millville definitely susceptible to slant plays, and we've suggested maybe play inside shoulder more often. Make him throw that low percentage pass. 1st and 10 for Millville. The ball at their own 35-yard line. Sharp in the game at tailback. McBride's going to be a fullback in his pistol set. 2 wides to the far side. Handoff, Sharp. Tries to get around edge. He's going to be taken down for a loss. Loss back to the 32 or 33, depending on the spot. 3-yard loss for Sharp. Then to bring up a 2nd and 13.
Millville runners taken down the backfield by number 5, Riley Rodriguez.
Zamat talking to Freddie Levan.
Zamat drops back, looks, he's being flushed out. Now he throws to Levan in the middle of the field at the 43-yard line. We're going to mark it at the 43 for a gain of 11. Third down and 2 for Millville, the ball at their own 43-yard line. Pitch it wide to Sharp. Sharp is going to get the first down at the 45-yard line. So gain of 2 for Sharp and a first down.
There's a flag on the play.
Oh, there's a flag on the play.
It's going to be it'll be a face mask against Lenape.
That's huge. 15-yard penalty.
That's a 15-yard penalty. And a Millville first down.
1st and 10 from the Lenape 40-yard line.
You see Sharp again.
Sharp now goes in motion. They're going to fake it to him. They're going to come near side to Levan, and the ball's incomplete. And that's just as well, because that play wasn't going anywhere.
Yeah, true. They sniffed that one out. Knew that was coming.
2nd down and 10 from the Lenape 40-yard line.
Thomas Smith in the game.
2nd and 10.
We're going to knock off about 5 or 6 yards here.
Hand off, Sharp. He's got room, and he's going to get more than 6. He's going to get over the 30. Inside the 25, they'll mark him out at the 23-yard line. That's a gain of 17 and a first down.
I mean, Naheem runs very hard.
1st and 10 for Millville at the Lenape 23-yard line. 2 wides near side. Samad takes the snap, hands it off to Sharp. He's going to try to get to the outside. They got him boxed in. They're going to call Millville for a hold.
In on the tackle for the Indians, number 6, Tyree County.
We're going to get Xavier McBride for a hold.
There's a flag on the play.
We'll be playing at Shawnee next week, right, Rich?
That is correct.
And the start time I just heard will be 6 p.m. 6 p.m.
So it's going to be 1st and 24 for Millville. At the 38-yard line.
1st and 24.
McBride in the game.
Trips to the near side. Zamat back to pass. Looks. He's going to be hit and dropped.
Number 9, Ty Smith with the sack.
2nd down and 34.
Zamat looks unfazed.
Second down and 34 from the 48-yard line.
All the way back at the 48-yard line.
Millville will go trips to the near side. Hale to the far side. Zamat drops back, looks, he's got a drag over the middle. That's Levan, and he's going to be hit and dropped for no gain. 3rd and 34. And that'll be the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Millville 17, Lenape 7. Back after this timeout.
Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community. Local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
And now, back to the game.
Getting ready to start the 4th quarter of action, and Millville's on the field with a 3rd down and 34. So how many of those plays do you have in your playbook, Tony?
Not many, but with the Bolts, we don't. The rain looks like it's still drizzling now. It's not as strong. So
Zamat in shotgun as we start the 4th quarter. 3-man rush for the Indians. Zamat straight drop back. He'll fake. Now he'll throw it out, and it's underthrown, intended for Thomas Smith, and Millville will punt the ball.
we'll Like the ball just came out of his hands when he threw it. Couldn't put the zip on it. So I'm hoping for a good punt, a defensive stop, control the clock.
So Lenape and Riley are back for Lenape. Snap is good. There's the punt. Low end over ender. And it will hit a Millville player at the 25-yard line. That's where they'll have it 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Millville punt is down at the 24.
I'll take that punt. Now they're going to make a stand and can't give up any penalties. Control the edge. Fleming is going to want to drive on, run off tackle and then bounce it out, break a tackle also. So got to make a stop. We know what we have to do.
1st and 10 for the Indians. Ball at their own 24-yard line. 2 wides near side, Lenape far side. Fleming the setback. They'll give it to Fleming, and he's going to be trapped in the backfield.
All right.
Mark the ball at the 21-yard line, loss of 3, 2nd and 13.
Number 8, Tyler Fleming on the carry. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Blackowitz and Wallace on the play.
Second and 13. 2 wides near side.
Out for a keeper.
Mims is going to roll. He's going to throw, and the ball is caught, and the player is dropped. Looks like Riley with the catch for a gain of 4.
Mims pass complete up to the 25-yard line.
Smith with the tackle.
It's going to bring up a 3rd and 9. 3rd down 9.
Defensive line has to look at the ball. We don't want to give him 5 yards here.
Two wides to the near side, 1 far side. Mims in shotgun. 3rd down and 9 for the Indians. Here comes the rush. He's going to throw it down the field, and the ball is incomplete. Intended for Riley. Hale is in trail position. And Lenape will have to punt the ball away.
They didn't have very good success on a good punt with number 45. We'll see what happens this time.
Smith back deep for the Thunderbolts. Blackburn, the punter, as the rain comes down a little harder now. And now Millville is going to be 5 yards against Millville. Their 8th penalty for 72 yards.
Shooting ourselves in the foot.
And it'll be a 4th and 4. Watch out for the fake punt now.
Might be too early for that.
Blackburn takes the snap, and there's the punt.
Good punt.
Smith will let it hit and let it roll.
He thought about it.
And it will roll to the 15-yard line with 10:03 left in the ball game.
Tremendous punt. Very good punt.
So Millville is at their own 15-yard line with 10:02 left in the game. So Tony, you've got to, if you're going to run Millville, you can't go outside. So they've run sharp a couple of times to the outside, and he's failed both times. But those quick hitters are working for the Thunderbolts.
Yeah, right off tackle. In those A gaps too. He finds a way in between the tackles. So I think it's going to be a pass here.
Trips to the far side for Millville. Now a pitch goes to Demir White, and White will take it to about the 19-yard line for a gain of 4. 2nd down and 6. Millville wise to do a little running here, try to eat some clock. Trips to the near side for Millville. 2nd down and 6. Handoff, White up the gut. He's got room over the 25. He'll have a 1st down at about the 27, maybe the 28, depending on the spot.
That's the play, Rich.
That's going to be a gain of 9 on the play for White. First down for Millville at the 28-yard line. So Mott will pitch. Oh, and it's fumbled. White falls on it.
There's a fumble on the play.
So White bobbled it, but got it back.
Straight dive plays, fellas. Straight dive plays.
That's a 6-yard loss for White. 2nd down and 16.
Good old-fashioned dive off tackle. Working for us all night.
4 wides in the game, 2 to each side. 2nd and 16 for Millville. Zamot back to pass. Here comes the blitz. You got Hale. Hale breaks 1 tackle and gets nothing. There was a stop pattern. They're going to mark him at the 24-yard line for a gain of 2.
Good thing is the clock didn't stop it. It didn't go out of bounds. It's a big play here.
3rd down and 14 for Millville.
You got White in the game as a running back. Oh. Change it up. They're seeing something.
Single high safety for Lenape. Straight drop back, Zamot looks, throws. He's got a man through his hands. That's Freddie Levan at the 25. It's incomplete. Clock stops and Millville's got a punt. So Millville's offense is stalling. And that fumbled toss, Tony, it really threw him off schedule.
Yep. Again, in this rainy weather with the ball, you see Zamot's having an issue with throwing the ball now.
LeMay back deep for the Indians. The snap is high but handled. There's the punt. A lazy kick that will hit in Lenape territory and take a little bit of a Millville bounce, and it will roll dead at about the 39-yard line with 7:29 left in the game.
At the Lenape 39-yard line.
So Lenape will have it 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
So I'll go on a limb and say the freshman's going to take chances right now, Rich. Freshman quarterback. This is where he wants to hit a home run right now.
1st and 10 for
And hopefully we'll take advantage of it.
So Lenape trips to the short side. And now Lenape moves.
False start. Right tackle.
So they'll bring up a 1st and 15 for the Indians. The ball's going to be at the 34-yard line.
Right guard.
The rain is lightening up just a little bit. They'll still go trips to the near side. Mims takes a snap pitch. And there's going to be a fake, and he's going to try to pass it, and then he's going to throw it away. They're going to call an incomplete pass. That's grounding. There is no receiver near the play. And the ball did not get back to the line of scrimmage, so it'll be intentional grounding against Lenape.
Why is the coach talking to the referees rather than the referees conferencing? I don't see laundry on the field there.
There it is. It's at the 21-yard line, right here on the sideline.
Yeah, I see it.
So the ball's going to be marked at the 21-yard line.
Lost it down, too.
And to loss it down, it's a penalty from that spot.
5 yards, right?
at the 16-yard line. They have to get to the 49. So it's second down and 33.
Now, I really think you'll see the freshman try to make a home run now. The freshman quarterback.
And he rolls, and he's got his screener. And run out of bounds is going to be Fleming. Gain on the play is going to be to the 23-yard line for a gain of 7.
The freshman Mims.
And it's going to bring up a third down and 26.
Well, you don't need any holding, any interference.
Third and 26 for Lenape. Mims is going to go on a draw play. And Millville will get him at the 35-yard line. Maybe the 36. It's going to be a gain on the play of 12. And it'll bring up a 4th and 13. That brings Fleming over 100 yards. 101 in the game for Zaire Fleming. And Lenape will punt the ball away.
The Lenape team hesitated to put the punt team out there.
Smith back deep for Millville. Thomas Smith. Blackburn punts the ball away. And it'll go over Smith's head. And we'll be down at the 22-yard line with 6:25 left. We'll take a break and come back with more right after this.
Getting the right pair of glasses along with the quality eye care you deserve can be expensive, but not at Ideal Vision, where for a limited time you can get a complete pair of glasses for just $49.95. And right now that includes our comprehensive eye exam. Ideal Vision is where quality meets affordability, from an on-site optical laboratory making same-day eyeglasses available to hundreds of designer frames from the brands you want, all with the lowest prices guaranteed.
We are here for you and your family's vision needs. Call or stop in today at Ideal Vision. You'll be glad you did.
And now, back to the game.
First and 10, Millville at their own 22-yard line. 6:25 left in the game, and Millville will do well to hand the ball off here. Hand it off.
Straight dive play.
Zamat, dive play to McBride, who bulls his way for good yardage. 5 yards to the 27-yard line.
We're playing on the turf field, but 4 yards, 3 yards, and a pile of dust.
Yeah.
I'll take that right now, Rich.
And a cloud of rubber pellets.
Yeah, cloud of rubber pellets. That's it.
2nd and 5 for Millville. Handoff, Sharp. Has room. Hit from behind. Gains only a yard to the 28-yard line. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and 4 for Millville at their own 28.
We're thinking about this play here. Hope we don't run out of. Well, what's the back judge doing there, Rich?
3rd down and 4 for the Thunderbolts. Quick handoff. That's McBride, and he's going to go nowhere. No gain for McBride, and Millville will have to punt the ball away.
That loss will bring up 4th down.
Lenape ran a stunt right up the gap. Good defensive call by the coaches of Lenape.
And LeMay and Riley are both back for Lenape. There's the punt. It's a high, short kick. It will hit and roll into Lenape territory at the 46-yard line with 4:34 left in the game. So Lenape will have it 1st and 10.
So, Rich, Lenape's wearing black uniforms. Do you think black's a neutral color? Being a traditionalist, an orange and blue?
Well, you know.
No answer on that?
No answer on that.
Okay.
Pleading the fifth on the neutral color scheme.
So I know what your answer is on that.
So trips to the near side for the Indians. And Millville's going to give another.
There was movement on the left side. They better not. The left side moved. The left side on Lenape moved.
It's going to be 1st and 5 for Lenape. Millville's 9th penalty for 77 yards. 1st and 5 for the Indians in Millville territory.
1st and 5.
Mims down the field, and that ball's going to be overthrown, incomplete.
Yeah, he's just throwing it out there and wants his receiver to run under it. There's no timing going on there.
And he has wind at his back, too, so. 2nd and 5 for Lenape at the Millville 49-yard line. Millville might be wise to run blitz here. I think they're going to try to.
I don't know, because if you run a blitz, you leave the middle of the field open, and that quarterback can get loose.
2nd and 5 for the Indians.
Coach told him to run out in the left flat.
They fake. Here comes the rush. And look, a little bit of a hole there. And the ball is caught at the 30-yard line. And that's Riley.
Made a play.
That time the Millville defensive end coming off the edge. And he got help. No question about it. Gain of 30.
Their coach told him, you get pressure, roll out left. Timeout.
And we have a timeout on the field with 4:09 left in the game. It's 17-7 Millville. Back after this timeout. And there is the catch by Riley.
So again, we're making it close.
In South Jersey, we do things our own way. We say things out loud, face things head on, and never back down. And that's how we fight cancer. With the most advanced diagnostics, leading-edge technology, and a team of doctors who know how to treat your cancer. And most importantly, we do it right here at the Frank and Edith Scarpa Cancer Center, Vineland, and the Leading Edge Cancer Center, Mullica Hill.
And now, back to the game.
1st and 10 for Lenape at the Millville 19. Mims over the middle, the ball's incomplete, overthrown. Mims is 12 of 20 for 132 yards in the game. 2nd down and 10. And I keep saying, once that whistle blows, you've got 25 seconds, and Lenape has been taking a boatload of time.
You have a new scoreboard. They didn't put a time clock on there.
2 wides to each side. Mims in shotgun. Straight drop back. Here comes the pass in the end zone. The ball is caught. Touchdown, Lenape. LeMay gets the touchdown from 19 yards out, and it's now a 17-13 game.
Touchdown pass from number 20, LeMay. 19 yards on the touchdown reception.
And the extra point is good.
Barely made it over.
3:54 left in the game. It's Millville 17, Lenape 14. Back after this timeout.
Imagine living without pain. For over 35 years, Doctors Beebe and Doyle have helped thousands of people find relief from all types of pain. Millville Chiropractic Center has 4 doctors on staff specializing in hands-on or light-touch, drug-free pain relief methods. The examination, x-rays, therapies, and adjustments are all performed at one location. Schedule a consultation today. Enjoy life without pain and discomfort. Millville Chiropractic Center, the area's #1 pain relief center.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
So Lenape will kick off. Thomas Smith is back deep for the Thunderbolts.
Let him back in the game. He's raining a little harder.
Blackburn will kick it off for Lenape. And there's the pooch kick. And Levan will fair catch it.
Smart play by Freddie Levan.
He'll mark the ball at the 28-yard line, 1st and 10.
Millville fair catch at their own 28-yard line.
So Millville has the ball, 3:54 on the clock. 2 or 3 first downs can seal the game. First, I'm sorry, Tony, go ahead.
Lenape crowd's back in the game. Been pretty quiet the whole day, all night.
We're going to go full house backfield. And now we have a flag.
There's a flag on the play.
Illegal participation against Millville. What are you talking about?
Illegal substitution on the offense.
So it's 1st and 15.
Replay first down.
1st and 15 for Millville. They'll stay in that full house backfield.
For Millville.
Hand off straight up the gut, and getting the 5 yards back is McBride. So it'll be 2nd and 10.
Lenape will call timeout.
So Lenape calls their first time out of the half with 3:49 left in the game. We'll take it with them, 17-14 Bolts back after this.
Hey parents, there's something you should know. If you don't teach me about money, that's okay. I'll live off your nest egg for the rest of my life.
Feel confident talking to your kids about money
You're gonna find me a real one, right?
before it's too late. Get ready at td.com/kids.
And now, back to the game.
We're back, Rich, and we're at timeout. I wonder what Coach Ayala is talking to his team about right now, about what they need to do to win this game.
2nd down and 12 for the Thunderbolts. And again, they'll go full house backfield.
2nd down and 12 for Millville.
Lenape with everybody in the box. Handoff around the edge and getting over the 30 to the 31 near the 32-yard line is White. That's going to be a gain of 6 on the play. It's going to be a 3rd down and 6 and another timeout. 3:41 left. Millville up 3 back after this.
Coffee. Ah, the smell of fresh roasted coffee beans. The aroma, the taste, and the warmth of a fresh hot cup of coffee. It gets the day going. It's a daily ritual for many people. Imagine how much more a fresh taste of God in the morning would get your day off to a great start. Come visit us. We'll tell you how. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
And now, back to the game.
3rd down and 6 for Millville at their own 32-yard line.
Big play here.
Zamont will be in shotgun. Double high safety for Lenape. Here comes the blitz. Zamont flushed out. He now has a man, and it's incomplete. Zamont could have run for the 1st down, but instead elected to throw. There was no one out there, and he threw the ball, and it's incomplete, and the clock stops. So Levan will punt the ball away with 3:36 left, and Lenape has 1 timeout remaining.
Number 20, Michael Lenape back to return for the Indians.
Snap is good. Here's the punt. The punt will hit, and Millville will down it at midfield with 3:28 left. So Lenape has a chance to win this ball game. Plenty of time. They got 50 yards and a timeout. First and 10 for Lenape at midfield. Roll out. Here's the throw, and the ball is caught. Gain on the play of 3 to the 47-yard line. 2nd and 7. Second down, 7 for Lenape at the Millville 47. Two wides near side, 1 to the far side. Mims takes the snap, will roll to his left. Now he throws, he's got a man, knocks him out of bounds. Gain of 2 on the play to the 45.
Nice hit by Hale, push him out of bounds.
3rd and 5 from the 45. Two wides to each side. Straight drop back for Mims. He looks, he throws, the ball is incomplete. 4th and 5. So do you punt here, or do you go for it?
45's on the sideline, so they're going for it.
4th down and 5 for Lenape.
4th and 5 for the Indians.
We can't jump off sides.
2 wides to the far side, 2 near side. 4-man rush for the Thunderbolts. And there was movement. There was Lenape moved, they flinched, and they're going to say it's going to be on Millville. If we have a replay here, Lenape flinched.
That's a 5-yard penalty, and Lenape first down.
There was no, it was before that. First down for Lenape at the Millville 40-yard line.
Beating ourselves again. Got to make a play now.
Mims, straight drop back. Over the middle, he's got a man incomplete. Intended for Galvea.
Mims pass intended for number 1, Cole Galvea.
2nd and 10 from the 40.
Our safeties are playing back too far and got to get in the play. Conyers and Levan. They're talking to each other right now.
2nd down, 10. Lenape will go 2 wides to each side. Fleming's the running back. Mims takes a snap. Rush coming in. He's flushed out of the pocket, and they got him. And that's going to be that's got to be
intentional
grounding. They're going to say it's an incomplete pass, 3rd and 10. No call.
Was he outside the pocket? Is that what they were saying?
He was not outside the pocket.
Oh, then I'm a logical person. And it should have been intentional grounding then.
Nobody there. The ball barely crossed the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10 at the Millville 40-yard line.
Getting some home cooking here.
And now we have a timeout, Millville. 3:03 left in the game. 17-14 Millville back after this timeout.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community. Local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
And now, back to the game.
3rd and 10 for Lenape at the Millville 40. Mims in shotgun, takes the snap, drops back, he's going to go on a draw. Good call. Down to the 25-yard line, 1st down, 15-yard gain. First and 10 for Lenape at the Millville 25-yard line. And Keon German is hurt. And there's so German will go down, and we will have a break. 2:55 left in the game. Don't leave. 17-14 Millville back after this.
Hi, I'm Jerry Cavilla. I help good businesses become great businesses. Let's face it, every business has gaps. I'm here to help business owners fill those gaps. Consider me the outside view of the inside of your business operation.
First and 10 for Lenape at the Millville 25-yard line. Handoff up the gut. Inside the 10, inside to the 5-yard line. Gain of 20 for Fleming. First down for Lenape at the Millville 5-yard line.
And the ref called timeout. His own timeout. Yep.
Injured player on the field. 2:35 left in the game. Millville in trouble, 17-14. In favor of Lenape. We will take a break and come back with more after this.
Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is your hometown team for banking. We offer banking which is small town focused and customer based. We know you and we are for you. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is a nonprofit and federally insured. Solid as a Thunderbolt airplane, we are your team. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, 1601 Cedar Street.
Hi, I'm Bob Millard, President of Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union. Come see us and experience banking as it used to be.
My name is Priscilla Ocasio-Jimenez. I am from Violin, New Jersey, and I am running for Commissioner of Cumberland County. You should consider me because I am a parent, I am an educator, I am bilingual, and I have been part of this community and have given back to this community for all of my life. Thank you, and please remember to vote for Priscilla Ocasio-Jimenez, your Commissioner of Cumberland County.
Ordered and paid for by the Cumberland County Regular Democratic Organization. Al Jones, Treasurer.
And now, back to the game.
First and goal, Lenape at the Millville 6-yard line. And Tony, I'll tell you what, you got nothing to lose here. You got to send everybody.
Yep, you got Tajir Brown out.
Tajir Brown's the injured player for Millville. Millville calls a timeout. Leaves them with one. If Lenape scores here, then Millville's only going to have a timeout. So both teams with one timeout remaining. Millville's got to call their defense.
Keon German back in the game. I don't see him.
From the Millville 6-yard line.
He is in the game.
Okay.
Handoff up the gut. And getting in for the touchdown, it's going to be Fleming from 6 yards out.
Touchdown run by number 8, Dyer Fleming. There's a flag.
Maybe not. It's an unsportsmanlike against Lenape, so the touchdown counts, but they'll be penalized 15 on the kickoff.
The penalty will be taken on the kickoff.
So they walked in pretty easily. I wonder if the instructions were let them score.
Reporter number 1, Cole Galveo, and the kicker, number 45, Ethan Blackman.
I'm not being silly when I say that.
I don't think you are. You wanted to have enough time on the
that
clock.
Timeout? Yeah, I think he said, you know what, just we don't need to burn the clock out when they're going to score. It's a big kick right here, though.
So Blackburn comes on for the extra point. And now we have a flag. It's an illegal procedure against Lenape.
We'll do it again. This kid had a really horrible 47-yarder, but he's been pretty straight the last 4 kicks he's made.
2:25 left in the game. Millville has one timeout, and they will get the kickoff from Blackburn.
There are 2 kicks.
Now a 25-yard extra point. Snap is good, hold is good, and the kick is good. 2:25 left in the game. 21-17 in favor of Lenape.
Ladies and gentlemen, with 2 minutes and 25 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter, your score, the Lenape Indians 21, the Millville Thunderbolts 17.
Only takes a minute and 3 seconds for Lenape to go the 50 yards they needed. And now Millville backs against the wall against the Indians. They will kick off from the 25-yard line. So when we come back to play, Lenape Blackburn will kick it off from the 25-yard line. And I don't think they're going to kick it deep to allow any of Millville's returners to return it. So
Ethan Blackburn to kick off for the Indians.
We'll kick it off on the 25, and I think it'll be that same little pooch kick. Looks like number 7, Kashawn Jotes. Looks like they've been kicking it to our side of the field here, Rich.
So Blackburn hits it deep. And it will roll Millville into the end zone. Okay, so Millville will have it first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Gosh.
Ethan Blackburn's kickoff results in a touchdown.
So first and 10 for Millville, the 20-yard line. They'll go to a hurry-up offense, and I'm sure they're going to spread out Lenape and toss the ball around. Zamat has not had a good second half. Just 3 completions for 13 yards.
First and 10.
So trips to the far side for Millville. Hale to the near side. Zamat fumbles the snap, picks it up, is flushed out. He will throw it. He's got a man, and it's caught at the 40-yard line. So that's a 20-yard gain to Hale and a first down.
Clock stopped to set the ball. We got to hustle and get set. Clock started. I'll get set. We got a player down. Is there a runoff?
There is no runoff in high school football.
There's an official's timeout on the field.
So the clock stops at 2:07. Millville's got a first and 10 at their own 40-yard line. One time, and the clock is running. The clock is running.
First and 10 at the Millville 40.
What a clock the ball. Wasting too much time.
Minute 45 left. Zamat back to pass. He's flushed out. He's going to be sacked. A 1-yard gain for Zamat.
Get set. Get set.
Millville's got to get back to the ball. Second down and 9.
Too much time.
Zamat takes the snap, straight ahead handoff, and it's McBride, and he gets a yard.
Timeout.
And Millville will call their final timeout with 1:13 left in the game. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 8 for Millville at the 42-yard line.
Timeout Millville. That is their 3rd and final timeout.
So, Rich, I don't know about that run play there. That's to calm the team down. I think I would have just clocked it right there and stopped the clock and get set after that first down. Monday morning quarterback, and I know. But with 2:18 left on the clock, now we have 1:13.
Millville with a 3rd down and 8 at their own 42-yard line. And Millville's out of their timeout. They should be able to snap the ball. This is Millville's timeout.
Referee staying over the ball.
Third down and 8 for Millville at their own 42-yard line.
Line's got to give Zamat some time.
Over the middle, Joe, and then a pass interference all the way. That'll be a first down for the Thunderbolts.
He had a lot of room, too. Freddie had a lot of room.
So the fans don't like it, but Freddie Levan had some room in front of him, and if he hadn't been interfered with, it would have been lights out. It could have been a touchdown because he had that far sideline clear.
Penalty on the defense, 10-yard penalty will result in a Millville first down. First and 10 at the Lenape 49-yard line.
The 49 of Lenape, 1:10 left in the game. Empty backfield, 5 wides for Millville, 4 to the near side. Zamat back to pass, looks down the field. He's got a man, and it's Hale at the 30, the 25-yard line. First down, 24-yard gain.
Minute left. Clock the ball. Clock the ball. Clock it. clock the ball.
58 seconds left. Zamat takes the snap, straight drop back, looks. He's got a man, Hale! And the ball falls incomplete. But the clock does stop, 2nd and 10.
46 seconds left.
With 46 seconds left, so plenty of time. And here's the replay, and Teron Hale nearly made a great catch. Ball's at the 26-yard line of Lenape. 2nd and 10. 46 seconds left. 4 wides to the near side, Zamat in shotgun. And now, Lenape will take their final timeout. 46 seconds left in the game. Back after this.
Hey parents, there's something you should know. If you don't teach me about money, that's okay. I'll live off your nest egg for the rest of my life.
Feel confident talking to your kids about money
You're gonna find me a real one, right?
before it's too late. Get ready at td.com/kidsandmoney.
And now, back to the game.
We're back in the action, Rich.
We are back, and 46 seconds left. 2nd and 10 for Millville at the Lenape 26-yard line. Both teams are out of timeouts. So Millville, they're in bounds. They got to get to the ball.
2nd and 10.
They changed their formation from their previous play. They floated it out on the left side.
2 wides each side. McBride is in as the running back. And now they snap it. And McBride has to fall on it. It's going to be 3rd and long. The clock is still running. That's a loss on the play of 16. Zamat back to pass. He's going to be flushed out. Looks, throws, he's got a man, and Hale is out of bounds. It's going to be a 4th and 10.
Pass complete to the 27-yard line.
15-yard gain.
And 12.
The 4th down and 11.
There's an official's timeout on the field.
And this is the last desperation play for the Thunderbolts. 4th and 11 at the 27-yard line with 21 seconds left in the game. Millville has just shot themselves in the foot all evening. And that bad snap is just goes to show. And there is the play to Hale to get at least close. It makes this 4th down somewhat manageable. Injured player on the field for the Thunderbolts. Zamat is 12 for 22 passing for 247 yards in the game. So it'll bring up a 4th and 11. It's going to be a desperation play here. Millville has to get the first down. They'll have to clock it if they get the first down because there's only 21 seconds left.
I think Lenape knows it's either going to go to Levan or Hale.
Injured player on the field for the Thunderbolts. They're going to...
It looked like Joseph Zamat. I'm not sure who it was. Yeah, what it? It's 62. Okay. Oh, it's Francisco Aquino.
So Aquino is down on the field and he is up. And he will go off under his own power. So Ladzier Brooks has been out since the beginning of the game, early in the first quarter when he took a shot to the head. So Millville comes out 4th and 11. 21 seconds left in the game.
Yeah, it looks like Zamat looking at Smith now.
Zamat back to pass. He's being flushed, and he's going to be tacked. And Lenape's going to win this game. And Millville's going to go down to defeat their second loss of the season, losing by a score of 21-17. And we talked about it, Tony. We talked about the mistakes made by Millville. Here's the replay. Zamont was trying to escape traffic and could not. And Lenape will win this game by a score of 21-17 after this victory formation snap. And that'll be the clock is not running. It's a delay against Millville.
There's a flag on the play. Offsides on the defense. It's a 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
So Lenape came to play in the second half. Down 17-0. They scored 3 touchdowns to win this game by a score of 21-17. And you got to give Lenape props, Tony. They came out, they played a good game in the second half, and the freshman quarterback grew up big time.
Yes, he did. He made some big plays. And their defense made some big plays.
So we'll take a break. Lenape wins this game by a score of 21-17. Back after this. Lenape now 3-2 on the season. Meanwhile, Millville falls to 3-2 on the season in what is a huge upset in the WJFL, and this is going to reverberate. Millville is going to try for playoff positioning now. You only need another win or two to make the playoffs, Tony, but this is going to hurt Millville's positioning.
Yeah, as far as even a home game.
Millville could not get anything going in the second half, and in crucial plays gave plays away to Lenape, crucial first downs that sustained drives, and of course 2 pass interference penalties on Millville, both questionable, that helped sustain Lenape drives during this game. Helps the Indians win this game by a score of 21-17. Millville whistled for 11 penalties to 9 for Lenape. And Lenape did a great job of controlling the clock and also making plays when they had to make plays to win the game.
Yeah, like I said, the offense made some plays. They had a score. I mean, it was 17-0, right, Rich?
17-0.
At the end of the half. And they scored 21.
Unanswered points in the second half.
Yeah, and then their defense stopped our offense, too. One thing you got to say, they scored on offense, but they capped our defense and snuffed them out. I mean, our offense, and we didn't, we weren't able to sustain a drive. So, but penalties on our defense, like how many times did we go off sides? And that 4th and 5 was killer. It was 4th down and 5. It was a critical play, and we jumped off sides. It gave them a first down, and then they scored. It's critical play, and that's just discipline. And that's what we have to learn from this and then go forward.
So Millville drops to 3-2. Lenape climbs to 3-2 with a 21-17 victory over the Millville Thunderbolts. For the entire staff, did you send me a text? Oh, now I have to go find it. I have to give credit where credit is due. Ryan did send it. So Ozzie Maury, Matt Norowski, CJ Stanek, Jackson Millard. CJ's also and Jackson were also on the scoreboard as well. So we appreciate all their help. For the crew and for the superintendent, Tony Cerveza, it doesn't get any easier next week. Travel to Medford Lakes to take on Shawnee. I'm Rich Van Noord saying see you next week in Medford Lakes.
This has been a QBC television production, in association with our partners and sponsors. QBC broadcasts on Comcast Cable Channel 22, and live streams its programming on Facebook and YouTube. All rights reserved by Quinn Media and QBC, programming that serves the South Jersey market.